feeling that both of these teams will win on the opposing court throughout this series. Expect a long in the opening quarter, ballooned to 15 in the second, but it was a dry spell in the second quarter that allowed Denver to regain the momentum and just jab their way back into it in the second half and ultimately prevailing in the extra session.
Well, more physicality, strength, but his timing that time to force that jump ball.
Strength or his massive hands, one of the two, or both. Aaron Gordon is not small, and if there is a player not just on the roster but in the league that can contend with,
that's when he beats you. So the timing on when you're shifting towards Jokic is very important.
Brown a +8 this year in scoring. And was part of that championship team back in 2023. We had a quick word from Hyundai. The paint, there are no real shot blockers on this team. Gordon inside, under the rim, and the rebound goes to Dunn.
60 points in the paint last game tells you all you need to know. And that tells you something right there, that Kawhi has come ready to play. Once again, you got to see behind the defense. James kind of floated that pass up, and Braun, based on the scouting report, read the play and got the steal.
29 points off the turnovers in game one. It was a +20 in that category for Denver. Powell getting to the rim, misses. He's over. Clippers had that 12-point lead, and Kawhi had only taken one shot as Dunn knocks down another shot. He's been studying players like Steph Curry, like Klay Thompson, even his own teammate Patty Mills, who says the entire fourth quarter, which he did, wasn't to prepare for the non-Jokic minutes, which also happened. With a whistle and a foul, it'll be on the floor for Denver. And Ben Simmons filling in right now. Kawhi is 4 for 4. He's got 10. Jokic a straightaway 3. And Leonard the rebound, and Leonard in a sea of flame and smoke right now. Here, Bogdanovich, Batum, and Derrick Jones Jr. are out there along with Simmons and Harden as the Clippers change up the rotation here in game 2. It's Harden for a straightaway 3. He's missed all 3 of them. Murray leaks out, but the Clippers get back. Westbrook the other way. You're not going to see necessarily the normal rotations here in a playoff series. Many of those starters will log 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 more minutes than they do in the regular season.
Well, but that's what you condition yourself.
Nuggets 13 of 23 as we send it over to Christina, who was in the huddle.
Yeah, Tyronn Lue very fired up in that huddle. He said, guys, get back as soon as the shot goes up. No more layups. Get back even if you have to foul.
Can really help swing this game. Jokic will miss about 8 minutes in this game. That equates to 16 offensive possessions, 16 defensive possessions. Game 1, Denver went just 2 for 12 with Jokic on the bench. Clippers have 4 points. Denver has none. Batum, no. Rebound tapped over to Watson. 10 minutes to play in the first half. The Clippers trail by 2. Deflected. Retrieved. Controls. He's hit all 6 of his shots. Down the lane, wrapped up by Watson. A whistle. Is it a jump ball?
I can't. Yeah, what do they? What?
Dunn getting set to check in. 7:25 to play in the second quarter. Murray. Tough shot, a whistle, a travel, and a turnover.
Jokic where he was at, and Aaron Gordon is really good at finding those little gaps.
Harden. Back to Zoo, the floater. It is short. Jokic the rebound. Clippers shooting just 40%. Fourth best offense. They don't need extra possessions. It's Westbrook in the corner for 3. He has hit the 3-ball at a decent rate in the corners. It was that shot that did in the Clippers in game 1.
But it goes
for the good news.
Yes.
Clippers shooting 41%. They are just 4 of 15 from 3. They've given up 14 fast break points. Everybody not named Kawhi and Zoo are 6 of 26.
How many turnovers?
7 turnovers. Gordon the other way to retaliate. And Dunn once again, right place, right time. Clippers looking for the lead. It's Leonard with the punch, and it's a Clipper lead by 1.
This is really good at.
Clippers lead by 2. Jokic lowers the shoulder. Westbrook inside. Once again, we're tied. An efficient line for Murray on 4 of 7. Harden, the feel-good three. It's a 2-for-1 opportunity. Westbrook claims the rebound.
Not being able to have to get stuck to Jokic, but rotate over, assist his teammates, and then score at the other end. The beauty of the first half is Zoo playing as physical as he plays, 0-5. So he can play a little bit more aggressive, is to bring a little help from somewhere. Maybe a quick double team to get back, but not that they're not accustomed to teams doubling Kawhi, getting it out of his hands, but I think that may be an adjustment early in this third quarter for the Nuggets.
Whistle will send him to the line.
Again, communication early. Watch this right here. The backside, the two-man game between Jokic and Gordon here. You got to shift in.
Got a couple of buckets early, 4 of 8 from the floor. As Jokic draws the foul from Zoo, he'll go to the line for a couple. Time now for Drive to the Hoop, brought to you by Hyundai.
And well, right here, James just knew those numbers will inch up. Speaking of inching up.
10 of 11 from the field. I disagree with that. I would have been fine if it was double text on Powell. Fields it low. Drives inside. Hops to the rim. Underballs. Rebound popped over to Simmons. It's done in the corner for 3.
They're going to blitz that pick and roll and then rotate over to Jokic. That's why that time with Murray, he couldn't turn the corner. You don't want that with Zoo. For the game summary brought to you by Kia, and it's points off turnover. A lot of times it never gets.
Very good friends off the court as well. Maybe not so much here for the next couple of weeks. Jokic inside to Watson. Murray with it. Their 14 attempts. And now the Clippers back on top of the teeter-totter. Harden starts the fourth on the bench. For the Clippers coming into this series, it hasn't played out that way just yet. You're expecting a lot of production from Bogdanovich and from Derek Jones Jr. Batum, not a scorer, can do a bunch of other things. They're waiting for Bogdanovich to find. The Clippers have to deal with one of the greatest players of all time, number 15 in your screen, as Westbrook at the corner where he did his damage the other night, does it again as the Nuggets respond in the lead, back down to 3.
Yeah, and again, the miscommunication.
With 13 off the bench. And under, finds a cutting Norman Powell. The floater is good. What a play for the Clippers.
And what a read by Norm, too, to find that gap in the middle. Much needed shot for the Clippers.
Clippers on top with a teeter-totter. 91. Taken by Harden. The outlet deflected, goes right back to Jokic. Porter Jr. for 3. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Puts it after the bobble, and then to finish it. That time, the commitment by Jokic was a little bit too soon.
Clippers have been good from the line. We mentioned it earlier. Shoot-around today began at 11. At 10 o'clock, Norman Powell was here. When shoot-around began, full lather, had probably put up 200 to 300 additional shots. He was ready for the moment. And he's put the Clippers out in. Murray. Jokic into the paint.
With Jamal Murray, what was it like out there?
Super competitive, man. This is what we live for, man. This is what the hours that people don't see what we put in to this game, for the playoffs, and like you said, every game's different. We got this win, but job's not finished. We got to go home.